Time slip quick, no escaping the shit. It a slippery slope to the moat, gripping the ledge. No counter for the power that is so ominous. Minute hand on the hour, sprout flowers within. I've been correcting my trajectory, amending my sins, injecting correction in my affection for kin, like a projection of my mental essence in the pen. And when I'm finished, I clean my weapon to do it again. It never ends, the nightmare of when it begins. So Father Time, I'm hoping you have a second to lend. I'm gonna live my life till my potential is itched, and when I die, I'll wake up as somebody's kid. Like when I'm blowing the blunts, the roach coming up quick. It's like I'm taking my first breath when sparking the zip to get a charge from the stars and march to an ascent. About to reset my chest and check them in the end. They authorize victimized minds to circumvent any justification to never changing events. Accountability, humility of 50%, and 15 is listening to the universes. 25 is positioning yourself for success. The other 25 are shoe ties wherever you went. And if you remember all the who, what, why, where's, and when's, that I'm better and you'll be the beginning of an amend. Like my existence, for instance, is just a fluke, so I repent my indifference to shift the mood. Impeccable and incredible roots destined to become a legible percentage detonated nuke. Everything is changing, praying to ageless. Every single day, like a word in the pages. I can only be me, and you can never replace this. I've been learning to see the blessing in my location. No coordinates, sorting the space from in the spaceship. In the quarter with a warden, elevate celebration. We can never leave, constantly in rotation. Never stationary in the season, I'm demonstrating. If I wanna be free, there's gonna be stipulations, like letting go of moldy and old homes, embracing that I won't be loved by everyone, so face it. I stand to myself and reflect my bases. Outrageous stages, my emotion contagious. They incriminating us with their vindication. It's an indication of an invitation to the party of America, insinuating either pay or go to prison. Get addicted to living on alcohol, so they ignore the way they're behaving. They put the weed out in the street, it got us craving, staying asleep, manipulating our patience, making it harder to reach and obtain greatness. Fakeness in the delusion right in our faces. Fear intruding from the confusion created, alluding to standing in line, staying complacent. With the simple nickel a dime inside the bank, shit, I'ma need $1 million of mine before I die. Matter of fact, need $1 billion of vibes so I can buy myself and not rely on material wealth. I gotta fight and survive my universal traversal and say goodbye to the hurdles, rehearsing here in the stealth. The distribution of circles eternally in a spell. Like a trance, we dance to commands, begging for help. And how is tyranny dealt without a little rebellion? I imagine a selfish world mirroring hell, but we not helpless. Help us find a way to excel. I'm breaking out of the bubble, the tumble, I wanna yell, because the setup's so impressive you cannot even tell that we addressing the irrelevant, distinctive bells with the instinctive in sync, kinetic and tell. I oughta think the pink slip linked me to propel.